Fixinit1 here, and in this video I'll be showing you how to move programs from one drive or partition to another drive or partition. I had to do this because I didn't realize I had two partitions and installed everything on the smaller one, C, with the OS. And as it turns out, this was a lot harder than I thought. There are programs that say they'll do it, like SimMover, but all they really do is make shortcuts in the old folder that forward to the new folder, so you end up with lots of empty folders with just shortcuts in them. And it only really worked for about 20% of my programs, I'd say. It couldn't pick up the rest. Anyway, the way I do it is uninstall, reinstall, and I'll show you how to do that, but just in case you don't know. But it's also a proof of concept because all the data that you had on the program before you uninstall and reinstall is still there after. So you won't lose data by doing this. So I have PS4 Remote Play here, which I used in my first video I ever made. And if I go to my settings, you can see I have the resolution set to 1080p, but by default it's at 540. I have the frame rate set to high, but by default it's at standard, so I have those settings configured, and I'm signed into my account, Fixinit1_YT. So what I'm going to do is uninstall this from the C drive, which is where it's currently located. I'll show you that now. If I go down to my C drive, program files, and I go down, here's the Sony folder, and PS4 Remote Play is installed here. So I'm going to uninstall it and reinstall it onto my data drive in the same folder. So what you want to do first is go to Control Panel, and actually go to Control Panel Home. Yes, okay. You're going to want to search for change or remove, and it'll come up. So you want change or remove a program. Once you're here, it'll load up, find all your programs, and you want to scroll down until you find the one you want to move. So here's PS4 Remote Play. You want to click it, and they'll come up with a couple options up here. There's repair, change, uninstall, and organize. Organize is just organizing the list. Uninstall will uninstall. Change and repair only come up for certain programs. They did for this one, but for lots they don't, so I'm going to show you how to do it with uninstall so that it works for every program. So what you want to do is hit uninstall. It'll say, are you sure? Yeah, you are. Prepare to remove. You'll get an administrator pop up. I have it open right now, so I just want to close it. It'll uninstall it. Shouldn't take more than a couple seconds. And then it's done. So as you can see, the shortcut just disappeared from my desktop. It's completely uninstalled. So I'm going to go up to my downloads. And here I have the PS4 Remote Play installer. So I'm going to go back into the installer. There's an administrator pop-up. Just say yes. Select your language. So here I am in the setup wizard. So I'm going to go through it, accept, and when you get to a screen similar to this, where it shows a folder, you're going to want to change one letter. So if you go into File Explorer, and you go down to this PC, you'll see you have a couple drives here. Wherever you want the program to end up, so before I had mine on the C drive, but I want to move it to the D drive, you have to change this letter at the front to the letter of the drive. So I'm moving it to the D drive, so I want to change that to a capital D. It'll create these folders if they're not already there. So you want to just hit next, install, and finish. And if I refresh this list, you can see PS4 remote plays back. The shortcut is here. I'm going to put it back where it was. Open it up. It opens. If I go to settings, it's still set at 1080p. Frame rate is high. If I simply click sign in, because PS4 remote play makes you click sign in every time, it automatically signed me in because it remembered my sign in ID. So there we go, I did not lose any information in the process, no data from the program. And if I go to File Explorer and I go to the data drive, you can see here's Sony PS4 remote play. It has been moved there, and if I go to the C drive, the Sony folder is gone. So I have successfully moved it from my C drive to my D drive. Thanks for watching.